that's on, whatever, who cares? I love that. Can you hear me? Wait, I love this.
Every single moment you're crafting your reality moment by moment with just your imagination. You do this all without ever realizing the same way that you dream without trying. You somehow just end up in the dream. Just like you seemingly just ended up being born. But really, you know you're about to go to sleep and dream when you do it. You accept that you're about to enter your dream. The same way you knew you were gonna be born, you accepted it, and now you're in the moment forever. And you've always been, but now you're in the process of re-remembering that all you have is the moment forever. You're re-remembering how you love this place so much because all of this is you. Every single person has their own unique reality because it's crafted out of your unique heart, your unique love. Your love is the vibration that you carry that's literally generating everything around you. So remember how important your love is always. Every single moment you're crafting your reality.
Really, really cool. So cool, you guys. Yeah, so it's all about just love and feeling amazing and like, I don't know. I don't really want to think right now and I don't really want to care, or I don't care. So that's nice. I'm just feeling the good vibrations. It's so sunny out. Thank you, God. Are you able to hear me, or should I turn off the car? This is just gonna be frequencies and I'm just making it exist right now. I literally just can't and don't care, so that's nice. I actually care so much, so that's awesome. I'm so hilarious. Some days, like, this is how I see it, like, some days are more just chill, like practice days. They're not like, they're just like practice, and then other days are like full on, today is a real day that I'm a person. So that's how that works. But it's all obviously like, I'm always alive. I'm always working and always, you know, working on my craft and thinking and, you know, vibing. It just depends on like the day. Some days it's more restful, and then other days it's like, I guess, like, I really just want it to be more like easy and perfection. And I was always on to something, understanding like, what's the point of like thinking so hard or overthinking. I think it's necessary for what I'm creating to like maybe overthink a little and like think about things, because it's like when you are creating something that's like, you know, so then you have to like think more about, you know, the strategy or like just the unfolding of it in terms of, you know, what would work best for you, what would work best for me personally, because it's like I've already lived, you know, where it's like you get burnt out or you create something and you're like, like this is pretty overwhelming, more than I really ever anticipated, so that's nice. And actually no, it's not. So I love the idea now that I have like so much more clarity. I really do hope that this audio that you hear, like what you're hearing now, is all right. Yeah, I do hope. So if you're listening, just let me know if like this is a fine way of listening. Oh my God. It's so beautiful. I'm so literally so happy. You have no idea. Like, I'm so happy for where I'm at. I just want to say, like, okay, so if we're channeling and tapping into anything for advice for you or just for the collective, because I know that that's something that's so, not only does my audience love that, but like I love that too. It's a way that I can, you know, serve. Everything I do, I feel like it's a serve and a slave, but like, please. yeah, you're just, think about it like this. You're channeling and downloading so much information into your DNA, so many codes that are actually much more, I don't know the correct word, but the only thing I can think of is like fluid. So like something that's not necessarily put into words, something you can't put into words, something that's so transcendental, something that is so soulful that there literally like is no words. Like there are no words for what the transformation is for you. So understand that if you feel like energetically tired, exhausted, you know, maybe a lower energy, try not to put so much narrative or story onto it. Try to just understand that this is necessity for your becoming and for your ascension. So if you can do that and just go with the flow of it, take care of yourself, give yourself grace, be really kind and sweet with yourself. See yourself as honestly like a little cute baby who's just excited, or yeah, like kind of excited to be alive, but just, you know, curious about life, right? So you could be excited too, but, you know, more if you're in a lower energy, it's not excitement, it's just kind of, how do I feel usually? It's like a neutrality. So just try to find the neutrality in things versus like making things extreme in any sense, especially in stories. Like don't make anything that extreme. Yeah, so that's nice. And actually, I'm gonna open up this can of energy drink. That's a good idea. Oh my god, I'm living right now. I absolutely love Alani energy drinks. They're just amazing. And personally, I think I just love like the packaging of it, the can itself, like the color. The colors that they give, it's like the Orange Crush is so everything to me. It's like an orange and a turquoise, blue, teal, just gorgeousness. And then the Pink Plush, I love that too, is just pinks, light pinks, hot pinks, and it's so cool. That's fun bird sounds. Do you hear it? And then the Cherry Twist is my least fave, but I don't hate it. But it's like, you know, just the one I have because it's in the package of the 3. So it comes with Pink Plush. What's the orange one? I think it's Orange Crush. So those are my faves. Orange Crush is amazing because it tastes exactly like orange soda, which I love, but it's not soda. It's an energy drink, and it also has 0 sugar, and it's 200 milligrams caffeine. To me, it seems healthy because it makes me happy in life, so that's how I see things. And the Cherry Twist, it's still like I'm not even the biggest fan of like cherry flavors in general, but I like the Cherry Twist a lot, so that's nice. I'm gonna chill now and maybe go into my really lighthearted, sweet voice because I feel safe. So that's great. So just, we're gonna allow myself to do that, and I'm not gonna feel scared or ashamed to be very lighthearted and childlike because it makes me feel good, and it's really easy for me to talk like that. I just know sometimes it's a little bit like, I don't know, like I'm still, like I used to be like that. And if you know, you know. But I've just, you know, you grow up and you learn things and you learn about the world, and you just, I think there's parts of me that, this is what's so good about content creation, or maybe not so good. No, it's good. But it's such a great way to like see reflections of yourself, and sometimes not so great way if you like are not happy with whatever. So I don't know, like, anyways, yeah, I just want to be happy now. So who knows, I might cut this out. I'm really here for the moment and the vibration Hold on. Oh my god. It's actually really cool how this looks. How the sun is perfectly like that. That's honestly really cool. And if it looks like that, I might keep the video of this, or I might show it a little bit. I don't want to show my face. I look insane right now. I'm just not feeling it. So, oh my god, but it looks so pretty. Ooh. Look at that. I've been wearing my glasses lately just because I wanted to take off my contacts because I just needed a break from them. But I'm usually like always wearing my contacts. I rarely wear my glasses, like if ever. But I just needed a break from my contacts, so then the last 2 or 3 days I've been wearing glasses, and that's been a nice change of whatever. So yeah. Also, it's nice too, because yeah, I'm just really fucking living right now, like seriously. Oh, and I just love, like, I'm really making, the thing I love about myself and like what I'm doing for me personally, that's like really just for me, is I really feel like I'm creating a space and making a space for like my inner child to like play and be free and be safe. So that's exactly what this is, and it's honestly almost what like everything I'm trying to create is, but not trying to create because it just kind of happens, but also, yeah, I do have some intentions of that. Wait, what am I talking about? Sometimes I try to like describe things and then now I'm confused. Yes, no, so I have intentions of, I mean, it's, you know what it is? There's so much I want to do and so many ideas I have in my mind and so many things that I feel like, yeah, it does take a minute and a second, like, you know, it does take some time. Like, it does take some time to unfold and to happen. So, especially, like, in the way that my mind and my heart, like, the clear vision I have for it to unfold in reality, like, that takes some time, and that's, I think, with everyone and everything, like, that's what this whole entire experience is about. Like, our imagination does come to fruition, just, like, in its own divine timing. You know what I love? When people say things, like, in the wrong way, but they're so confident in it, that I actually love it that they said that. Like, okay, so, like, the one time, I forget what, I was, like, watching a reading or something, or listening to a reading, and she was talking about, like, things coming into fruition, or I forget, was it a girl or a boy or someone? I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But they were saying, like, fruition, but instead they said fruition, like fruition. And, like, bro, it gives my head tingles every time they said fruition. Like, I was just like, like, I love it. Like, it made me so happy. It's like those little moments. I don't know what that is, but it's not, it's like, it's almost like the fact that they're so confident that that is what it's called, even though I'm pretty sure it is fruition, right? And, like, I don't care. Like, I'm not trying to correct. I want them to live their best life. So if that's what they think it is, let it be. You know what I mean? In terms of words. Because I feel like words are just, like, so made up anyways. So, like, why not say it in a whole different way? I used to say things and certain phrases in just, like, the wrong way knowingly, just because I thought it was so fucking funny. And I think people believed that I believed that that's how you really say it. So I thought that was even funnier. Oh my god. If I have an audience, or if anyone is with me from that time, like from literally like 5, 6, 7 years ago, when I was just acting a fool and so insane and hilarious and just acting so dumb. Not saying that the entire thing was acting so dumb, because I probably totally was a little bit, you know, I was definitely in over my head in some ways, but I was also very ahead of my time in some ways. But oh my God, you know, just thanks for being a good sport. This is why growing up, even when I was younger, I was like kind of meant to be like an actress, or I was gonna go into like acting and modeling. I even like signed into an agency and stuff. Anyways, acting so dumb and silly and hilarious. Like those moments are like that's the joke. I forget where I was going with this, but just thank you guys for going on this ride with me. And probably I'm not that, you know, out of it. I'm just kind of a really good, like, I don't know, I like to take on funny personalities. Like, that's just my personality in general, like, just to be funny and lighthearted. But if I'm taking on, like, a funny personality in the moment, and I'm being that, I just hope that you know, enjoy it for what it is, because it probably might not stay there forever. And I've already proven that, because I've already left my comedic, silly, dumb blonde personality to be a absolute ingenious mogul of the internet. So I am just having the time of my life, and also I'm still, honestly, I'm in such a transformative time in my life that I'm just kind of experiencing, I'm still kind of like experiencing myself for myself to get a better understanding of my own essence. I really do hope that you guys can hear me well and okay, because the car is on, and I feel like it's probably is more on a like vibrating type of thing. I'm gonna stop the video real quick and then see how the audio is, and then I'll try to come back. I hope the flow is still there, because that's really what matters to me the most. Like, even right now, like, honestly, you guys, what I only care about right now is, and I've been writing this down in my journal, like, over and over again, like, I'm kind of really pretty OCD. Like, I don't say that lightly, but I don't even want to title or call myself that. Oh my God, I think I'm pretty OCD about words and calling myself anything and titling myself anything. Oh my God, this is crazy. I have OCD about the OCD that I am. Oh my God, what the fuck? This is not a problem, though. There's no problems. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I got no problems. There ain't no problems. I'm actually here to help people, to remind people and inspire people of the idea that our life itself is such a miracle, and like, you are not wrong for existing, and there's nothing to be ashamed about just for existing in the moment in life. Like, literally, your existence is beautiful and perfection and gorge, so there's nothing wrong about it. And it's cool to like find my voice and stuff, and find and understand like what I'm here to talk about, because that's what's happening right in this moment. Also, I realize I narrate. Oh my God, it's so like, I so don't want to be like thinking about myself all the time, but I'm also in therapy. Like, I go to therapy sometimes, and like, I don't know, it's like, I don't know, I'm just doing what follows my bliss, or whatever the fuck. So if it is gonna be talking about myself, fuck it. If I'm gonna be a self-absorbed content creator, then fuck it. Like, let me go full throttle, you know what I mean? Like, I can literally I'm such an analytical person when it comes to like, not analytical, yes, analytical, but like analytical and observing, very observant, especially like right now in my life, but for good reasons, for good measure. But I just feel like I have to not, yeah, maybe I'm supposed to be just someone that just lives and like learns as they're living and posts about it as they're living. Hold on. And like post about it as they're living. Like, I don't think I need to really have everything figured out like right now. And I don't really think I want to be that person. I've already decided that actually a while ago, so I don't know why I'm still like a little bit. I think what's hard too is just like, that's, oh, I know what it is. It's the control factor, okay? So it's like the fact that I still feel like I don't have, it's like I'm so very clear on certain things, but it doesn't mean that there aren't like nuances or things that, you know, come up in the moment, or thoughts that come up in the moment that, you know, make me think a little bit more deeper and think more critically or overthink about something, about like my work or what I do. And I realize like that's where it gets tricky for me, is when as I'm living and I realize like, oh, okay, like I just can't judge what I'm doing right now. Like truly, I just have to kind of go with it and post it and stop being so like, and it's not even that I'm judging it in a judgmental, like harsh, mean way or cruel way at all. I absolutely am not. Like I really am not. Like my heart is so open and excited for what I'm doing and creating. But it's more like trying to understand myself and what I'm doing. And like, I think that's the thing too, though. It's like I really am, right now, I feel like I'm supposed to be more connected to spirit and more just meant to like flow and channel and then post and just be that. Like, even if I can't understand like what it actually is, you know what I mean? Like, that is the thing. Like, that's the thing right now that I'm doing. And I know that's what I'm doing. But still, like, my human mind and just my human self, and then I think about other people, and like for my audience, for who is going to listen and watch this, I almost think like I want to title it, or oh my god, I'm like stuttering, hold on, let me get clear and let me breathe. Let's all breathe. I think like for other people's sake, because I don't want to cause confusion to you, or I don't want to, like, I want you to feel clear and calm and like, actually, you know, I mean, I want you to feel all good things, but maybe I'm just supposed to be me, and like the receiving, the way it's received is the way it's received. Like, maybe that's it. Because I know who I am, and I know I'm here to just be and spread light and love. And that's what I'm doing. So it's like the way that's received and perceived, that can't really be much of a concern of mine. But, you know, honestly, it still is, because I just care that much about what I'm doing, you know? And I care about people. So I care about like the people that are watching and listening, especially at a time where oh god, where I sound like a dinosaur, where I'm not getting that much feedback necessarily from my videos. Now, from my writing and my blogging and my threading, so for my writing and stuff, I am getting feedback, so it is have more of a clear understanding of that. But for videos and like digital and online things, other than my audios, like my personal meditations that you can go get, which they're absolutely amazing. They like just free you, help you be unlimited. I listen to them. They're like basically like a best friend in your ear, telling you all of the things that you need to hear to just feel good about yourself, feel free and liberated, to know how powerful you are, to know how magical and magnificent you are. Like, they're truly amazing. It's like I literally created something that I feel like I need, that I also think and know that the world would just benefit so much from. So yes, go get those on my website, mavenmoodboard.com. Go to the products and services tab, and then there's 4 amazing audios, so potent, so valuable, each and every one. Kind of, they all tie into the same understanding and knowing about your own worth and value, and how you're just infinite divine source that's so unlimited and beautiful and amazing and powerful and beyond. But they all have different things that they're for. So one's for, to help you be more aware of your positive magnetism and the positive things in your life that you have. The other one is to help you slow down, so that's for like a racing mind. That's called Hold Your Horses. I love that. I absolutely love the title of that one. So that's like to help you. So especially if you're like someone who feels like you really need to like work hard and work fast, or move fast and quickly, and feel like you need to have all the answers, and feel like you need to just be somewhere else that you're not yet, or like be someone else, or be further along in your journey. Like, that's helping you slow down and come into this moment to understand that you really are the absolute totality of everything right now, and you just forgot. And you really are, like, you don't have to do anything to be worthy of anything. You're already worthy of love, kindness, compassion, joy, wealth, riches, fortune, good feelings, good everything. Like, you're worth all of that, like, right now. That's to help you slow down. So Hold Your Horses is something that really helps bring you into this present moment. So that's like the meditation for slowness and more of mindfulness. And then so Zoom Out is for if you're in any harder circumstances right now, or just you feel like there are certain challenges or obstacles that you're working through, small or big, or just like maybe little things that you feel like you have a mental loop in your head that you might be ruminating on. Zoom Out would be really good for that. That helps you see things from a bird's eye perspective, help you understand your divine nature, and seeing things from a lens of looking at things like from above, and seeing everything in a way that what you're worrying about or what you're ruminating on is really so small in comparison to what is the truth of who you really are, right? So that's a really good one. I was listening to that a lot when I was just starting out my business, and I was feeling like every little problem was like the end of the world, where everything was so much bigger than it was. Zoom Out was definitely really helpful for that. The next one is Your Magnetism Creates Worlds. I absolutely love this one. I listen to this all the time, like literally just for fun. The 3 are truly just for fun. Like, I say that to all of my clients, to anyone, any customer, like if they have any questions, I'm telling you, the way that this will work the best for you is to kind of have the intention that is more like, I'm gonna turn this on, and as if I'm just like hanging out with a best friend right now, and I just want to hear what they have to say, or the advice they want to say to me, or like I just want to hear the reminders that I know are gonna bring me up. So that's what makes it for me so powerful, is kind of that lighthearted energy, because it almost is like takes away the barrier of feeling like you need something to make you feel better. It's like, no, this is like literally just something that I have access to, that I can listen to, and like, it's amazing. Like, think about maybe any video you've come across on TikTok or YouTube or Instagram or anywhere, or any person that you might feel is like your comfort person, or someone that you can go to and like just be around them, and it like feels like the time stops and where time slows down, and it just feels like the world is like everything is okay, and like you're okay, and like life is okay, and like you get that break from life that we all need, right? And it kind of brings you back into that sense of like good imagination, because like we're always really pretty much like living in our imagination, and the way we feel is kind of just a depiction on if that imagination is veering towards good and lighthearted and positive things, right? More I could even say like godly things, like actually, or if they're veering towards things that bring us away from God and the divine and make us feel more limited or smaller, or they make us feel like bad. Like whatever you're thinking pretty much shows in the ways you're feeling. So that's how you know. Like if you're not feeling well, it's not necessarily the actual circumstances, even though I know there are shitty circumstances in life, and there's like things in life that just truly suck. We're not gonna like pretend that's not how it feels. Like there's many things, not many things, but true big things, like, and we all know what like losing, like the feeling of loss and grief of a person, of things, but especially people, right? Our loved ones. That's really hard, really tough. The feeling of lack in any capacity, that's tough. The feelings of whatever, of betrayal, all of those things, those are really hard and tough circumstances, but also feelings that us as humans have to go through. But we also have to remind ourselves, and this is what my audios really help with, is helping you remember like your power in your perception, in your mindset, in your heart, in your positivity, in the way you see things, in the ways you allow your heart to be open. And it's not about not feeling all of the feelings and going through the feelings that you have to go through, but it's more about always coming back to the sense that you are the source, and you actually get to choose and decide your way of being, your way of thinking, your way of perceiving the moment that could actually take you to higher heights. You're always moving up and up and up in life. And it's true, because from a soul level perspective, your soul is even here in this one life to your soul is here to evolve and to expand, like literally, like that's really it. And the way that comes about is, it could be different for everyone. The way that comes about is truly like, there's not a one size fits all type of thing. And that's where, that's where I come in, I feel, because like the way I live and the way I do things and who I am, I feel and know that it's truly so like authentic to me, I guess is the word. Like it's true I feel like the word authentic is used so much that I almost like don't even want to use it. But the funny thing is, I feel like I can truly say I live like I'm like a spokesperson for authenticity. I really think that. I embody it, I am it, and I know it, because there's nothing and no one that I can really like kind of look to that's doing the exact same thing that I'm doing, that I could even kind of follow to make it easier for myself. Not saying that I don't get inspiration from people and that there aren't people that are on their own authentic journeys, that they're fully embodying authenticity, but it's at the same time, if you're going, that's what's so cool about, source and the paths and the ways that it expresses itself. It can be so different and true to each individual that it's almost like if you really are on and embodying your true authentic self and state, you are not going to have the same path as anyone else. And something that might work for me and might feel amazing and good to me might not feel or work for you in the same way, and that's fine. That's actually, normal. Like that's the way it is. Like, so that's what I think is really cool, is that like for me, I love and notice people who do things differently. Like I love people who think differently, you could feel it. They have those light codes and those codes of authenticity and like genuineness in their work, in their art, and they do it in a way that's true to them. And that's what I see and notice, and that's what truly inspires me, and that's what I love. Like just to put things out there and make them exist, and just to give the codes that humanity needs or my audience needs, or obviously, like, you guys are humanity, but you know what I mean, like, anyone who's watching me, it's like the codes I need and you guys need to continue moving forward in a way that feels supportive and empowering and lighthearted, you know, like helps you basically. Right now I'm kind of just finding ways to hold on. Okay. Yeah, so right now I'm just trying to find ways to feel comfortable in giving these codes, and I'm really just finding ways to inspire myself, like through my own messages and like through my own things that I'm doing, which I have been doing, but now it's like I have been doing a lot of new things like in the past year, but I feel like I've gotten to a place where I actually got pretty comfortable with those new things, so they're not that new anymore, so it's almost like they're just natural for me, and now I want to do more new things. And like right now I know that this is like a new thing that I'm doing, is like kind of free flowing talking, giving codes and ideas and messages through my videos and more audios. Like it's like this is really not meant to be that visual for me, like, because I'm also very into making like videos and film and cute visuals and all that stuff, but this is not really meant to be. This is really supposed to be, I'm sorry, as I'm doing this, I'm trying to understand and find clarity for myself. So if I'm talking a lot about just what I'm doing, just know it's not even it's really for me to understand myself and whatever. So that's what it is. But yeah, this is meant to be like podcast style. I am gonna continue doing, and at some point, like, yeah, at some point too, I do want to make it more like, do you see how I just got really like more quiet and calm right now in this moment? It kind of depends on the energies, you guys, because it's all just, and I have to allow it to just be what it is in the moment, because sometimes when I'm really excited about something and I am still, you know, finding my way, especially in like understanding like where I'm at, or I'm just excited, just literally how I talk sometimes. But then also I have the side of me that I think is more relaxed and calm and quiet, and I guess both are normal. I guess for me it was more just like, what do I want to share? I need to stop analyzing. I get so caught up in like the ideas of like who am I, like what's really me, you know? Like, is it the one where I'm talking really loud like this and like being like, it's like I'm thinking about my thinking, about my presentation, about the voice, about everything, like, you guys. And I think that's what has slowed me down a lot. Or not slowed me down, but had me, I mean, yeah, definitely maybe slowed me down, but just kind of had me like stuck in some ways. But we're never really stuck. I just, and I don't really even want to claim that in general. But I think there's times where I overthink things, but it's for good measure. And I also know I'm not going to always be in those places. So I think there's times where I feel like when you are in a more, let's call it stuck place, actually find some gratitude in it, because you're not ever going to be in that moment again. Like, if you really think about it, like, you're always moving forward, and everything's really temporary, so it's not like something's going to last forever. And I think that's something I definitely know in my heart now, that like everything is very temporary. And maybe something like that idea and that thought is actually something that it's like has made me sad, or can make me sad, or, you know, but it also is very freeing if you think about it. So I've found a sense of freedom in the fact that, you know, where I'm at, even if it's not completely clear to me, it's also very, like, gorgeous and beautiful, because there are still so many constants. Just like, even in terms of, I don't know, the land. The bunnies that I see outside, the sound of the birds, the beautiful green grass, the trees, the blue sky. I don't know. I feel like I've realized now it's more like just finding things to look forward to, doing what feels good to me, and doing what keeps my energy flowing and like growing and evolving. Oh, also, I don't even think I finished that sentence when I was talking about it like 30 minutes ago, but in my journal, I've been writing lately, like, the only things that really matter to me right now, and I think it's just kind of the smartest thing to care about, is the energy, flow, and currency. And by that, I mean, like, everything in our lives is really energy, right? We know this. We all know this. Energy, frequency, vibration. Tesla said it about, if you want to know the secrets to the universe, know that, or whatever the fuck. So, all of that. So, lately I've just been thinking about appreciating and, like, having gratitude for, like, the currency I have and the currency I do have. The currency, like, think about how, like, it's like literal flow of life, flow of energy. The things you have, currency, value, everything of value to you, that is you. You are value. You are value itself. There is nothing more valuable than you in your life, in your breath, being able to breathe right now, being alive right now, your consciousness, the fact that you're aware right now. There's, like, literally nothing more valuable than that. So me kind of having that understanding that, like, my awareness right now, it's so valuable, and so much to be thankful for. Like, I have such gratitude for it. Truly, I have such gratitude for the awareness that I've attained and acquired up until this point. And so I've just been reminding myself of that, and then allowing myself to flow with that energy, and allowing myself to really see it as currency and feel it as currency, and then allow it to flow out to me. It's like an outpour of giving that to the world. And it kind of just goes in a cycle, because what you give, like, you get back in a really beautiful way, because you really are it. Like, there really is no separation. But you have to allow yourself to see the good in you, in your being, in your life, in others, and you will be able to, you know, have that reflected back to you in a very beautiful way. And sometimes ways you never even could have, you know, guessed. You know, it's fucking awesome. 6:39 on the clock right now. So yeah, today it is April 7th, 2026. It's a Tuesday. I also said I want to start, like, caring more about the days of the week and the years or whatever, so that's nice. And what's cool about right now is I've been sitting in the sun by this gorgeous field. It's a little bit, like, chilly out, but it's so sunny that it's just still very beautiful. I mean, it's always beautiful. we were talking to my mom, if it was raining, pouring rain, and just absolutely crazy, she'd be like, it's so beautiful still. So I love that. But yeah, now it's all about us just knowing that we really have the universe within us and being excited about exploring this galaxy within ourselves and our hearts and our minds, and there's nothing other than you. And not to say that there's not other people like living and stuff, but you guys know what I mean. I don't feel like I need to explain and like go into all of that stuff, like if I don't feel like it, because I don't feel like it right now. I don't feel like I really even want to be in teaching mode right now, or like explanation mode. This is more like a transmission of energy. But if you guys know what I mean we're all one consciousness, maybe at different levels, probably totally, but it doesn't mean that anyone's better than another, or there's, whatever. It just means that the higher you go up in awareness, the more you're able to create basically what you want and desire in a way that's pretty seamless and amazing and easy. And it's a different journey and road for everyone. And I'm still on that road. I'm still, figuring it out in some ways. Some ways I have totally figured it out. In some ways I'm still learning. And I think that's actually what keeps me going, is the continuous learning and the continuous evolution of everything, because I just don't even know like what I would be interested in if I wasn't striving for something or just like wanting to go to the next level of something. So I think right now it's finding a sense of understanding and compassion for myself and where I'm at on my creative and artistic journey, and my, I'm totally like I feel like I'm so many different things, but I'm such a video director, producer, like I don't know, like a film junkie, like not film junkie, but I love making videos. I love making videos and producing things that, can kind of be a like center point, or I don't know if that's the word, but like be a moment in time that can help me make sense of the world, or just the moment, or what I'm feeling, or even just like this human experience as a whole. I also love like making things and doing things that help just humanity itself see itself through my work. So whether it's like writing on threads and like helping or inspiring another person's remembrance or knowing of their own divinity, or if it's my Instagram and posting something that, either it showcases like my own works and my own craft, but in that also it's like an underlying message or theme of love, unconditional love, oneness, divinity, wholeness. I really love that, and I really do want to get into more things that talk about or show like the beauty and oneness of it all, and of life and everything. So okay, I love it. I'm actually I guess I could have been looking straight forward if I wanted to, because I don't think I'm going to be doing this video, but I have been looking into the camera the entire time, but that has been having my back turned a certain way that actually hurts. So we're going to be done now because I can't do this any longer. All right, I love you guys. And oh my god, what do you know? It's 5:55 as I end this. All right, I love you guys. Bye.